There are some massive leaks going on right now for Genshin Impact 2.3. Some of it is honestly a game changer, but it also got me thinking about a current problem in Genshin Impact. If MiHoYo keeps going down this path, they're actually going to be fixing the problem, which I'm very excited about, because I've actually been thinking about this for a long time. Now, I can't show you weapons specifically or artifacts or anything like that. I can't talk about any of the leaks directly because I can get in a lot of trouble. But I want to give you an example, and I think you'll be able to allude to what I'm talking about. I'm going to do a couple of these, and you're going to need to just use your brain to figure out what I'm trying to say in this video so that I don't get in trouble. But if you're an Albedo fan, you should be really excited. Also, some interesting things going on with Goru as well as Itto, which I'll try to hint at as well. I want to look at the weapons first that are available in game so I can at least paint the picture for what I'm going to talk about. But first, a quick word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by Casetify, and I absolutely love this company. If you're interested in customizing your phone with phone cases that can protect it even from the greasiest 6-foot falls, then Casetify is for you. Casetify is working to be carbon neutral as well as zero waste. And with their Recasetify program, you can even send in your old case when you order a new one so they can get rid of that waste. They actually sent me a care package with a bunch of different cases, and I want to show you my favorite one. This bad boy is going on my phone immediately. I absolutely love it, but there are a ton of amazing designs on their website. You can even customize them if you want. And I even got a custom M-Tash one so people know who the hell I am. What's that? They still don't know? Click the link down below to go to the Casetify website where you can check out a bunch of different designs. When you find a design you like, you can even customize it if you want to add extra protection, and you can order it in multiple different phone sizes. So what are you waiting for, gamers? Click that link down below, get yourself an awesome new phone case, and protect your phone. That thing's an investment, so it should have a good case. Or a Casetify, if you know what I'm saying. Haha! They didn't pay me to say that, but I did it anyways. Alright, that's enough. Click the link. Thanks so much, and let's get back into the content. So one of the big issues in Genshin Impact, which I honestly think that they're addressing very well going into 2.3, is characters that scale with different stats. There's a lot of different characters that maybe scale with HP, defense, or someone like Kazuha, who benefits tremendously from Elemental Mastery. And the big issue is, with the weapons that are in-game, we do have a lot of different options, but you rely on the gacha system if you want to truly min-max some characters. And in the case of artifacts, there's even more characters that you can get a usable set, but is it their best in slot? Now, recently, with something like this emblem set, I would say that this is a pretty good, almost best in slot thing for Mona. She scales with energy recharge. This is really good for her. The more damage you get and the more energy recharge you get Hydra damage. It's great. These synergize well. But before this, she had, you could use the Noblesse set and that was fine, but it didn't feel like it had a great synergy. And I seem to see that a lot. There's characters where you can make a set work, but they don't have something like the Verdescent set, boosting swirl damage and boosting their animal damage, and everything synergizes and it feels super, super good. There's a lot of sets in the game that are fine, and there's a lot of characters that can use them, but they don't have that perfect fit. And with the weapons, a lot of the craftable weapons that are available in the game, I don't craft most of them because they don't fit the proper role. And they might make a character that they do fit, but for right now, a lot of them are kind of mid. They're not great. The only one that is almost a perfect fit is something like the Iron Sting here for Kazuha. It's got Elemental Mastery on it, you got some elemental damage, cool, perfect. This is a win for Kazuha. He's going to enjoy that, he's going to use it, we like that. Now, some people don't have that luxury, and all I have to do is show you this blue weapon, and you probably can guess who uses it: Albedo. Albedo doesn't have any great swords that scale with defense or bring any value to his Geo or anything like that. And so a lot of people use a blue weapon. Really? Seriously? A 5-star character that's been around one time, and most people are using a blue weapon because there isn't a great fit for him. And even with the artifacts that are available, it doesn't feel like they've got anything that's truly, truly god tier for a character like Albedo. But that goes for anyone that scales with defense. There aren't any great defense artifacts. There's characters that scale with HP, there's characters that scale with defense, and finally, they came out with this Militha set that I can give to my Zhongli, get some HP scaling, and it feels like, okay, this is a pretty good set for him. He's got an option now. But there's a lot of characters that do scale with defense. There's Xinyan, there's Albedo, and the rumors are some future characters, I'm not going to say who, will scale with defense. So if you don't give them a good option for artifacts, they're already going to feel weird and lackluster. And I wouldn't say that any of the Geo artifacts that are available, I don't even know if I save any of them myself. Some of them give you a little boost to damage, but I wouldn't say that they're this amazing godsend for Geo characters. And so if they're going to be releasing 2 new Geo characters, I wonder if they'll come out with an artifact set that would fit really nicely with that. I don't know. And back to the weapons. There are a lot of different ones available, and they've done a decent job bringing weapons that fill certain roles. This one has Elemental Mastery if you couldn't get the Stringless. This is a fantastic sword with energy recharge. This is a great item as well. You can even get the sword here. This one's got some attack percentage. They have given us some awesome weapons over time to try to fill out the gaps, but there's some that are very underrepresented. HP percentage scaling, as well as defense scaling, has a lot of issues and a lot of holes, and so those characters kind of suck. If only they brought some crazy defense scaling sword or something like that you could refine up to rank 5 or something that you could throw on Albedo. Like, that would be so crazy if they did that. Wow. They need to fill some of these gaps with the weapons and the artifacts, or else some of these characters that come out, whether they're in the future or the past, are always going to feel lackluster and that they don't have a true, set built for them, right? We've got physical sets, we've got energy recharge sets now, we've got stuff for pyro characters, we've got Anemo, we've got pretty much every set in the game, except ones that scale off of pretty important primary stats on a lot of these characters. And so I'm hoping that in the near future, maybe in like 2.3 or something, they could do some of that. That would be really exciting, especially if there was like cracked, best in slot stuff for people like, Albedo or something. And it's funny because they're giving us a free Xinyan and 2 Geo characters, and it's almost like they are foreshadowing some changes that are coming. But if they do happen, Albedo might become a top tier champ, a top tier 5-star. So if you have him, maybe you're feeling good about it right about now. I don't know. That's just a hypothetical. But one thing is for sure, if you feel comfortable with where your characters are at, you're beating the Spiral Abyss and things like that, I would highly recommend hoarding resin, condensed resin, and things like that for future patches where you're going to get a new character and where there might be new weapons or artifacts for you to level up. Some of them might be a very big upgrade from where you're at currently in the game. And if you already feel comfortable and the current things in game aren't going to take you to that next level, it would be really cool if a new weapon came out or a new character comes out and you've got resin on the side to level them up ASAP. And so if you aren't really working on a goal, I took the resin from the anniversary rewards, I'm taking the battle pass resin, and I'm just hoarding it in case anything changes going into 2.3, 2.4, and beyond. And honestly, with the changes to the artifact storage, I think that this is the perfect opportunity to add more artifacts for the characters so that they have different options. There's a lot of characters that have scuffed setups that they're just slotting stuff in, but it isn't really best in slot for them. It might match an element or give them a boost here and there, but the more the merrier in my opinion. I love the ability to min-max my characters and optimize them, but so many in the game don't feel like you can optimize them yet. So MiHoYo, if the leaks are true, good on ya, and keep it going. But I don't know if it's true at all. I'm just saying, hypothetically, if you did that, check out Casetify with the link down below. Thank you so much for sponsoring the video. And, I don't know, that's it. That's the end. Goodbye. Okay.